episode of Aquaired Taste. I'm here with the gang, and we're about to get into some videos. First up, we have Astro. 1. Dance practice. Astro is a 6-member South Korean boy group signed under Fantasio Entertainment that debuted in February of 2016 with the extended play Spring Up. 1 is the title track of the group's second studio album, All Yours, which was released on April 5th of 2021. The dance practice was released on April 9th, 2021, last week.
This is the song.
Right, but it slowed down in the One Direction song.
Let's talk about the studio space.
Right.
It's so pretty, yeah. This is they looking this one back. Oh, he got long hair right now. Or whenever this is done.
I appreciate that transition. Come on, choreography class, we're in it. We're in it. Ooh, that transition game is nice. Come on, lines.
Yeah. It's movement. Oh my god.
Levels. I just choreographed this last night. I love you not. The shoulder travel for all of them. Come on, line. I appreciate that transition. Thank you for footwork. Thank you.
Wow.
Beautiful. That was so great.
Alright, so top tier choreography. So it goes without saying the choreography was dope shit. It was freaking sick. So let me tell you why I love the choreography. first and foremost, Astro's choreographer never misses. Like, he hits
Right.
on every target every time. It's like walking into a room with an equalizer. Everything's dead. Do right and kill everything. Done. The sound for the song was very 80s leading into 90s. It was almost like if you like pulled them off of it, it would sound like a pound, down, down, bam, bam, boom, 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 bam. So it sounded like something you would hear in the Michael Jackson era, in the Bobby Brown era.
That's all I kept getting.
Yeah.
That's all I kept
I
getting
can't-
throughout
I
the
can't
whole thing.
Bobby.
I was like, oh,
Right.
this works so well.
Bobby, so with that New Jack Swing sound, their choreography needs to be big, but it also needs to be clean, and you got that. I saw the height in everyone. I saw the levels in everyone's movement. And then when it came to them hitting certain points, it wasn't so I'm gonna hit a wave, cha 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 cha, da da da. It was stop, foot, stop, boom, boom, boom,
That's
stop,
very
stop.
that era
Yeah.
too. That's why Michael Jackson was so big, because not only was like his moves memorable, but they were clean, precise, and done well.
They were
Like,
just
yeah, they all visuals.
Period.
All visuals.
Again, Astro's choreography, you're not gonna hear me say it until the day that they switch choreographers or I'm gone. Solid on all points. Again, the fact that you can watch this piece of choreography and think of its origin from where the music came from, origin from where this movement came from. That's the mark of good presentation, good performance. Astro does it, bro. Like, Astro's top tier for me when it comes to choreography. They do it. Their choreographer does it, bro. We gonna work one day. We gonna work.
When they come on, I'm excited. Because I know it's gonna be good. I know I'm gonna see visuals. I know it's gonna be clean. I know I'm going to be able to appreciate every single person. Alright, next up we have ChungHa. Bicycle. Kim Chang-mi, born February 9th, 1996, better known as ChungHa, is a South Korean singer, dancer, and choreographer. Following the disbandment of the temporary girl group IOI, ChungHa made her debut as a solo artist in 2017. Bicycle was released on February 15th, 2021 as the second and title track for her first studio album, Cadencia. Same album as Stay Tonight, Play, and Dream of You.
Got it. No, I'm saying.
시선 신경 쓰지 마 미친 척 밟아 let's go on a ride Get on my bike let's go Get on my way 보여줄게 how I like Get on my way That goes like vroom 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 Get on my way 고개를 들어 넓은 face Get on my way That goes like vroom 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 I'm getting higher You're tripping lower And when I say it's done It's freaking over And I write it You like it when I write it I write it dripping down my back I got ice decorating my neck Be the strongest thing, don't miss it Cause I'm the baddest queen, I'm sicker than all them Gossip and Loki's don't bring me no fun Come on, I'll slay it from tip of my tongue You wanna know and know what you like Sit back and watch me ride I'm up here, say yeah 따라와 faster, yeah repeat so slow 내 방식 그대로 짚고 나가 더러운 시선 신경 쓰지 마 미친 척 밟아 let's go on a ride Get on my bike, let's go Get on my way 보여줄게 how I like Get on my way goes like vroom 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 Get on my way 고개를 들어 넓은 face Get on my way That goes like vroom 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 I'm getting higher You're tripping lower And when I say it's done It's freaking over And I write it You like it when I write it I write it Oh yeah Write it You know how I like it Write
So I tried to be super like, poetic and creative in the beginning, thinking it was like bicycle and not bicycle, definitely bicycle. In this video, ChungHa's team is solid. Like outfits, solid. Set, solid. Camera work, solid. Color lighting, solid AF. Your team is solid. And ChungHa is a performer. She made me a believer if I never was in this video. She holds it down. In this video, her presence gives me healing presence.
Yeah, we've compared the two.
We have?
We
Okay,
have.
okay, for
This,
sure.
she's the one that's that we're just like she's tiny, but she dances big.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
I feel like I've been saying this a lot. I'm gonna say it again, but yeah, I just want to get that in there. So for sure. The cuts for me were a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It was like every 2 seconds. It was like a TikTok video. It was like And if I wasn't like cutting down to look at the lyrics and looking back up, I myself might have hit the meme. So the cuts were a lot for me. Not saying that they weren't necessary, but it was a lot of cuts. Like I said, outfits were crazy. Everything was crazy on the visual sense. What else? Trying to figure out the get out. I agree with Lucas Lightskin in the chat who said I'm not understanding the get out my way part of the lyrics. I feel like that was the only part of the lyrics that I personally didn't understand. I mean, I get it with a bicycle, but as far as everything else seemed like it was sexually liberating, and then get out my way was like maybe just for the part of the song. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that though, she did her track. She did her job on the track. She sung. She had a little rap flow. She hit some notes. She's like, this is a solid song. This is a solid song top to bottom. And last note for me, I did want the water. I'm glad y'all got the water in there. I did not expect the stomp the yard energy to come at the end. I did not expect the stepping energy. I appreciate what seemed like appreciation for the culture of stepping and what seemed like a very good opportunity to put the track and the visual in the same motion by having steppers there. Do I wish things would have been a little harder because I understand the step culture? Yes. Am I mad at it? No. It just took me to the side for a little bit, threw me back. I was like, okay. And then after that, like you said, we're floating now. And you know what I'm saying? The video kind of changed a little bit for me. But overall, like, it was a solid project. Like, if someone asked me, like, good K-pop girl, right now, solo artist, boom. Oh, well, I just saw this video. ChungHa, bicycle. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Solid. She's doing her thing.
It was a great video, generally speaking, and for the audience, I'm sure they would have really, really enjoyed this. But what I felt like, going off of what Malik had said, team solid, super solid. Everybody in your team knows what the fuck they're doing. But it felt like they had too many good shots. And they had too many good ideas where they were trying to put it all in, and that's what I felt like the cuts were. Because I'm like, the cuts, if it wasn't 2 seconds and more like 8 seconds, it would have been a little bit more digestible. But because all the shots that they did have were very beautiful and so good, I can understand why they were like, oh, but this one is so good too. How do we do this? Oh, we just make the cuts smaller and just add them in. So then an 8-second video of, or an 8-second clip is now 2 4-second clips, So like, I get it, but because she's so like, because this team is so solid, it's like, don't do that. But, like I said, a solid team. Like, I'm not even knocking what they did. It's just, I can understand why it would be hard to narrow down the amount of clips that you guys are using because you guys probably have a lot of fucking great clips. Also, yeah, I was taken aback by the stomp thing. It was cute, but it didn't fit in the video for me. It definitely gave me step up vibes, and I was like, wait a second, what? But I accepted it for what it was because it's ChungHa, and I mean, they doing their best, and they killing what they got. And then going straight back into there was no like gradual. It was like straight back in, and she was floating. So that also.
It was the bars.
Yeah, it was.
The bars in the video was
right.
the transition.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, I thought the video was over.
Same.
Oh.
At the stomp.
Well, I know it was gonna be over, but I know it was
I
gonna be so
definitely thought it was gonna be over. Like, I thought, because the way she looked at the camera, so I was like, oh, that's how you ended it. All right, cool. That's the only reason why I feel like the stomp stuff was like out of place, because it was like, it took you out of for me, it took me out of what I had already seen. I feel like the team, y'all are amazing, but I feel like you need to narrow down your ideas.
So beautiful, like it was choppy, but everything that was shown was beautiful.
Right.
Like everybody said, team solid. Post production, y'all gonna have to figure that out. In post, because the editing was so choppy, I could not focus. That's why I put my head down because I was actually getting dizzy because it was so many cuts of her, and I'm like, she a bad bitch. Why y'all keep cutting her off? Like, let that shit rock. Let it rock, please.
Right.
Also, the stepping thing, because I, come from the culture and I have done it and was educated about it and was a stepper growing up. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that part. It was not clean. Their hands wasn't like, they were like doing all of this. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, like, you have to have blades, like if they want to do this type of style, I feel like they watch like something yard and like, oh, let's do it because we're gonna be in water and stuff like that. But I'm like, no, get someone that's in that culture and have done it and be like, hey, can you teach us? Then I'll be like more appreciative of it. And at the same time, I will say y'all didn't even have to have it, because when y'all had dance moments, especially when y'all stomped at the end, when y'all were dancing, y'all could have did dancing and that's it, and it still made sense. And you guys could have just did sharp movement and like stomped in the water like y'all did, and just did more of that. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about that. But other than that, she's the shit. I love her dancers. Her dancers always extension of her. I like when she has the guys and the girls. I can see the different textures of what the guys bring and what the girls bring. It's really nice every time I see like a guys and girls dance together. But yeah, she might be tiny, but she is. Her energy is huge, and I really enjoy this. So please, post production, don't cut her off. Like, show her more. We don't have to have that many clips or cuts.
All right, y'all. Well, those were two great artists, group and solo artists. Bomb as fuck. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any more info on any of the things that we talked about or insight, definitely share. Comment, like, subscribe, love us, we'll love you back. Bye-bye.
Bye.